Hello, this is Manish Patel from the EII Capital Group. Today is January 30th, 2011. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for the futures market, where we cover everything from metals to commodities to oil, natural gas, and so forth. Okay, we got a lot to cover, so we'll just go for this fast. This is our normal disclaimer. This is for educational use only. All charts are either in Thinkorswim, TradeStation, or freestockcharts.com. Here are my contact details. You can follow us on Twitter at Ichimoku Trading, or you can contact us or go look at any of the free videos at eiicapital.com. Okay, so we're going to start off, and we're going to go straight into the charts. Because we'd like to just go and cycle through all the futures. Okay, remember, to the left is the daily, to the right is the weekly. Okay, so we're going to start off and we're going to start going for the futures. Met a gentleman today at a seminar looking at cocoa. If you look at cocoa, if you look at a weekly time frame, it broke for its resistance level. Now it came back last week and basically came back, retested that. It got close to it, kind of closed at it. I don't like that at all, but this is still bullish trending. The whole reason why you had a breakout, then kind of come right back, was because this future cloud was just turning. The key thing is this thing has got to start going up this week and close the week higher. If it does, then this is going to keep on trending higher. If you look at the daily time frame, it looks ideal. It may pull back all the way to the Tinkinson here at 3204, and then it may sit there and start going higher. If it breaks 3121, this is basically going to kill the trend. So cocoa futures are basically bullish trending on both time frames right now, but just be careful there. Crude oil. Let's go look at crude oil. This is the most interesting one. Last week, if you look at it, it was bullish trending. It went and pulled below the Tinkinson. Still bullish trending because it never penetrated the Cajunson at all. Not even got close to 81.89. Went below it and then kind of pulled back up of it. If you look at the daily time frame, it went to the bottom of the cloud and bounced right off the bottom of the cloud, and then now is above the Tinkinson. This is basically consolidating on the daily time frame with high volatility, so I would definitely stay away from there for long-term traders. If you look at cotton, cotton is bullish trending. Last week on the daily, it was a minor pullback. Still may do a little pullback all the way to the Tinkinson, which is at 157.65, but this is bullish trending on both time frames right now. If you look at the US dollar index, if you look at the weekly and the daily, there's conflict there. So this thing's going to be basically going back and forth, consolidating. So swing trading, pretty much opportunities there. If you look at feeder cattle basically on the weekly was doing a minor pullback close to the Tinkinson, but didn't quite get down to 123.39. And if you look at the daily, this thing is still bullish trending, but has yet to penetrate the Cajunson at all. And basically right now it's still going up. It's doing a medium pullback right now, but still looks good as far as the daily is concerned until it breaks the Cajunson. Lean hogs, if you look at lean hogs, bullish trending on the daily. On the weekly, you're getting ready to now sit there, and actually you're right at major resistance right now on the weekly, so be very careful as far as your lean hog trades are concerned. If you look at copper, as you look at it, is basically bullish trending on the weekly. Here, it still has yet to penetrate the Tinkinson on the weekly, and if you look at the daily, this is just basically consolidation pattern right now. The more this consolidates, the higher chance it's going to pull back on the weekly. So let's go. Heating oil is basically bullish on both weekly and daily. Coffee, bullish on trend on both the weekly and daily. If you look at lumber, basically on the weekly, it's pulled back to the Tinkinson, close to the Tinkinson, and now gone above it. So this is still bullish trending. If you look at the daily, it's a little ugly. This thing may consolidate for the next couple of days, but if it actually breaks here at 323, this thing could sit there and start going higher again and continue on its bullish trend. If you look at the live cattle, this is basically bullish trending on the weekly. It's in a pullback phase right now on the weekly, which basically explains the consolidation pattern on the daily. Let's go look at big natural gas. There we go. Natural gas, if you look at it, is basically conflict on the daily and consolidating on the weekly, so there's no trades at all there. Orange juice, if you look at it, bullish trending on the weekly, pulled back to the Tinkinson there, so this is what's causing all this daily to look ugly there. Palladium, If you look at it, bullish trending on the weekly and basically consolidating now since this is at the top over here on the daily. So you got to watch this level, 80.30 level there, and then 776 level on the bottom side for palladium. But I definitely wouldn't sit there and be bullish if you add any new trades or get into new positions on that to the bullish side. But if you're a counter trend player, that could be an opportunity coming up for you soon. Platinum, if you look at it, it's bullish trending on the weekly, and you hear it's basically a little consolidating here. But this thing's got to start breaking up above 1820 to even start going retest this high and possibly start trending again to the bullish side. Let's go look at gasoline. If you look at gasoline, bullish trending on the weekly, and it's right here at the highs again. So it needs a little momentum push to keep on going. What I don't like is the Tinkinson has not followed price at all. So there's a possibility of this maybe doing a miniature double top on a daily time frame, but we got to wait and see to see what happens tomorrow. Sugar, bullish trending on the weekly, at a major resistance on a daily time frame, but we got to wait and see what happens. But this still has momentum. If it could break this level here, this thing's going to go to a whole new level. Silver, if you look at silver, it's basically bullish trending, but on a pullback on the weekly time frame, which caused it to pretty much look like this on the daily. That's why it's basically got to the bottom of the cloud, bounced off it. Key level here is going to be 28.80, and then the next level is going to be 29.83. Definitely won't look at bullish opportunities until at least breaks 29.83 as far as silver is concerned. Mini gold, let's go look at gold. If you could see gold being pulling back last week due to Egypt, it went up. But if I got very, very close to 1300, but I do feel like it may possibly still get there, possibly get to about 1219, 1295. I think due to Egypt it went up, but this thing does look like it was going down, and then I think it does need that little healthy pullback all the way down there. Ideally, you want it to kind of get to about 1250. 1200 before start looking at buying opportunities for this as far as weekly long-term positions are concerned. If you look at 30-year treasury bonds, if you look at the weekly time frame, a lot of conflict there. It's at a key resistance level right now. Well, minor resistance level right there. So we got to wait and see what happens at that level here, and then go from there. If you look at the daily time frame, it went down. It's basically consolidating, but it's got this thick cloud here. So really, this thing's just consolidating right now. No real opportunities at all for this one. Okay. Corn, bullish trending on the weekly for sure. Little pullback here on the daily, but this definitely still bullish trending there. Soybean oils. Soybean oil is weekly bullish trending. Notice all the commodities and metals are pretty much all the commodities are pretty much weekly are still pulled back bullish trending on the weekly. Look at this too. Oats bullish trending on the weekly, but pull back. That's why it's causing the daily time frame. It's the same story as last week, where the weekly is still bullish trending, but they're in the pullback phase, so the daily charts look ugly. Soybean oil still bullish trending on both time frames. And let's go look at wheat. Wheat here got to this resistance level here. I have 865 is pulled back. But this still looks very, very healthy and does look like a potential where it could get to the next level and get all the way up to 900. So we gotta wait and see, but this does look like it can get there. Just depends. If you look at the daily, it's now testing out its support level, which it broke the resistance level here from. So we gotta wait and see what happens there. That's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. See